Ёль, ты чё сегодня вся на нервах? Нету дома больше никого, успокойся. Боже мой. Привет, Саидан. Жека. Йоля. Которая сегодня на шухере. Да, Йоля? Йоль, что там? Да, иди сюда. Точно, я же тут собирался что-то сделать. И не сделал. Кинжал опустошения, вечных мук. Что-то я хотел сделать здесь. Может, немножечко прокачать зачарование. Ну, по классике, значит, стрельба пока что приносит больше всего опыта. Пять единиц максимум пока что мы доступен, да? Ну, знаешь, кидаю всякие такие зачарования, которые... Да, 58 пока что максимум. В принципе, больше делать-то ничего. Кстати, что там пока в нем душ-то? Да, блин. Так, 9 больших. 13 великих. Звезда Азуры. 6 крохотных, 4 маленьких. Обычные есть 5 штук. Сойдет. Ничего, давай в гильдию, что ли? Мы зря ее из говна вытаскивали. Ну, блядь, мужик, ты бы тут убрался хотя бы.
Welcome to the pond prawn. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Говно. Блин, тут денег не хватит на это. $93, да? Вот.
Aye.
Ай-яй-яй.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken bros. Been too long since we had a good bandit raid.
А? Кстати, мне вот интересно, что в записи немножко идут просадки FPS. Вроде у меня все сейчас гладенько так идет. Вроде все хорошо, а потом во время обработки смотришь, а там какие-то микрофризы, что ли. Может, конечно, это что-то.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild?
А если Мерсер окажется там?
Then we show them Gallus' journal and hope for the best. Remember, we have proof and all he's got is his word.
Ну, тогда идем.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Иди, и вперед, и за тобой. У нас молча пропустил, смотри, ты чё. Векел.
So, it's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
У него тут добыть все дневники Рандила.
Good. I was hoping you hadn't forgotten about it. As promised, here's your payment for bringing them to me. Got it as part of a fair trade from my client.
О чем поговорят в гильдии?
Look, I like you, so I'll tell it to you straight. Brynjolf and the rest are in the guild, and they're ready to cut you down. I know you have a damn good reason for siding with Carlia, so I hope you can give it to them.
Ладно. А что насчет старика, который тут прячется? Где он живет?
He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him.
Это я ж понял.
Until next time.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Возможно, если у тебя денег хватит. О, а у тебя хватит. Мне продавать-то особо ничего.
All right then.
Ну, пойдем.
They're waiting for you in the cistern. No tricks.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus' journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years. Right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the last says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, friend. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How could Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? Is it possible? Will he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick it.
What's she all about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
We can talk after I find out what's going on.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
Hold your thoughts until after we untangle this mess. The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch! I'll kill him!
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Well, I see.
Before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything.
Ну... Карли стояла за златоцветом и медоварень Хонинга.
Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else?
Да Гал убил Гал убил Мерсера, а не Карли.
Aye, I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the guild. Anything else?
Гал, Мерсер и Карли были соловьями.
What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
Нет, это все.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone.
У него есть дом в Рифтене?
Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweld Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vol to guard the place.
Я этим займусь.
Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
Что пропало из хранилища?
Better question would be, what did he leave?
Даешь
Mercer
виду.
took everything. Even all of our plans are gone.
Что за планы?
Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the guild could heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the guild, we must have had a few dozen.
Как он открыл дверь хранилища в одиночку?
I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's it. There are no other copies.
А как проще попасть в усадьбу Рифтвельд?
Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the 2nd floor balcony in his backyard.
Думаю, вряд ли с этим трапом будет все так просто.
No. It's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lure it in a hurry.
Что ты говорил насчет боевого пса?
That'd be Vald. A real piece of work, that one. Mercer's holding something over his head, keeping him loyal. Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning.
Окей.
Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman.
I dare Mercer to come back here. He sets one foot in the cistern and I'll cut it off.
He turns up soon. He needs to answer for his betrayal.
I'm relieved Brynjolf has an open mind, or that could have gotten bloody.
Да.
If I find Mercer first, I'm gonna crush his skull with my bare hands.
Или он тебе. Приэльф.
Can't talk long. Gotta keep my eyes open for Mercer.
Векл, не мог бы ты съебаться отсюда? Там рыбалка прошла на ура.
What's the matter with you? We said keep it clean. Or you can just forget about your payment.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
If I need to stay focused in case Frey comes back. Make it fast.
Дело со злом сделано.
Fine. I guess you'll need your coin then.
Бреннер говорил, что у тебя есть кое-что на Вальдра.
That pig. Oh, I have info on him. More than you care to know.
Я хочу с ним подружиться.
Vald, good side? Think you have the wrong person. The only thing Vald understands is gold. A man after my own heart.
Может, перекупить его?
Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking him to betray Mercer Frey. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven Blackbriar. If you talk to her, she might be able to give you the details. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less. While you're in there, help yourself to anything in Frey's manor. I would.
Так, а почему у меня задание провалено? Мне пришлось убить местного жителя, задание провалено, плакали мои дети. Ну, блин.
If I find Mercer,
Так его ж...
if I find Mercer first, I'm gonna crush his skull with my bare hands.
Его ж один хрен надо было убивать, нет? А в смысле уже вечер?
Need a drink, you go to the Bee and Barb. Stay out of the Ragged Flagon. Stay out of the...
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Да.
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Я хотел бы, чтобы ты простила долг Вальдра.
Vald? Why would you want to help that idiot? He owes me a steep debt. In fact, he's lucky all I did was force him to work for Mercer.
А что он натворил?
A few years back, I commissioned a unique quill from a good friend of mine in Winterhold. Vald was tasked with getting it here safely, and it ended up at the bottom of Lake Honrick.
Ну, у тебя в долгу, потому что потерял перо.
The wizards called it the Quill of Gemination, and demanded a tremendous amount of gold to have it made. If you can locate the quill and return it to me, something Vald was too stupid to do himself, I'll consider the debt satisfied.
Что это вообще за перо такое двойственное?
The quill was supposed to allow me to duplicate any writing I'm viewing in exacting detail. I'm sure you could understand how useful that would prove in a business situation, especially where signatures were involved.
А если он попадет в чужие руки?
Fortunately, the quill required an ink with a unique formula known only to myself. So if you're getting any ideas about selling it to someone else or keeping it, you'll find it would hold little value.
А как перо вообще оказалось на дне озера?
I had Vald meet the caravan from Winterhold on the western end of the lake so he could avoid the roads. The idiot got lost in the mist and ran his boat right over some rocks, sending it straight to the bottom. He's too stupid to remember where he was, and any attempt I've made to find it in the past has been unsuccessful.
И где лучше всего начать поиски?
Vald said his rowboat struck some rocks. I'd check under the water near one of the small islands in the lake. Perhaps you should start at the docks and work your way out towards Golden Glow Estate.
Понятно.
I believe we're done.
Ну, где перо находится, мы уже знаем. Так что... Ну, как знаем, приблизительно. О.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Так. Так. Там тут колечко. О, тут хорошее течение такое, слушай. Чувствую себя рыбой. Блин, тут слишком мне глубоко, тут где-то дальше. Тут еще обзор получше. Еще лосось. А, вот же она. Вот же. На мастера закрыто. Ничего себе. Хорошо, что у меня колечко, блин, на дыхание под водой. Да как его открыть-то? Угу. Отлично. Все просто прекрасно. Так, ну чё, пойдем.
You could say that the Ratway is the city.
Она, наверное, уже спать пошла, да? Если да, то это проблема. Придется ждать до утра.
I'm getting out of here.
Someone there?
Someone do something.
This should be good.
Как ты посмел? Как тебе не стыдно? Подсвечник оставь. Ты подставил гильдию? Ты мог. Не, я тоже, конечно, но...
If your allegiance lies with the Empire,
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Забирай свое двойственное перо.
The Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. But I dare say the Guild owes its Really? I wrote that off a long time ago. Well, I suppose I need to fulfill my end of the bargain. Give this document to Vol. It frees him from the debt, but I never want to see him in Riften again.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Да кому ты нужна? Нужен ключ. Куда тебя крутить? Не понял. Понял. Не понял. Эй, Вальдер. Сюда иди, да? А, вот он сам сюда идет. Отлично. Привет.
This is Mercer Frey's place, and he don't like visitors. Now go away.
У меня есть для тебя кое-что. И, по-моему, это твое.
Of mine? What is it?
Держи, твой долг теперь теперь ты свободен.
I can't believe it. How'd you talk her into this? Never mind, I don't care. I'm just glad I don't got to work for Maven anymore. Here, you did me a favor. I guess I owe you one. Can't talk. I'm out of here. Can't talk. I'm out of here.
Давай.
best not go wandering east of the city. Bandits been seen around Broken Helm Hollow.
Так, ну, по классике. Юленька проснулась. Ну чё? идеальная ситуация. Да что такое? Засов наглухо закреплен, его не убрать. Серьезно забаррикадировался. Только почему-то забыл про заднюю дверь. Где было, которое, возможно, может продать. Тоже все забаррикадировано. Так, владельцу усадьбы Рифтвельд. Я не привык работать в такой секретности, но щедрое вознаграждение, которое вы предложили за эти неудобства, более чем достаточно для завершения проекта. Рампол, балконный механизм пола, чрезвычайно интересный проект, и я надеюсь, вы останетесь удовлетворены. Они выполнены строго по вашим четким указаниям. Если вы еще раз захотите воспользоваться моими услугами, милости прошу обращаться к Летилий Дарил? Что? Так, молоко, козий сахар, репа, щелочный агент, яйца, мука, сыр. Что это значит? А можно как-то это самое? Вот так хотя бы. Ни хрена себе. Ай. Да, оставься. полетел много херни. Надо было использовать замедление времени. Кстати, про взлом. Еще качать и качать по скрытности. Стрельба прокачалась, ни хрена себе. Объявили это легендарный. Уже. Охладитель. Что он делает? Охлаждает 30 единиц урона холодом. То есть шанс пролетать тель на 2 секунды. Так. Не знаю, как тебе удалось добыть то, о чем мы говорили, но я крайне доволен. Мы думали, что ты просто подождешь, пока его будут перевозить из мрачного замка на новое место, но говорят, что он пропал прямо из арсенала. Даже не представляю, как тебе удалось проскользнуть мимо стражи, пройти в ворота, открыть дверь в арсенал и взломать хитрый двемерский сундук. Когда-нибудь я попрошу научить меня этим приемам. Твоя доля лежит в обычном месте. Скоро для тебя снова может быть работа. Мало здоровья. Ничего нет. Так, планы Мерсера. Что? Да, блин. Вы чё, собаки? Все, типа, больше нет никого. Полыхнуло. Это вон там. Ну-ка. Да блин. Отлично, можно подниматься. На один хвост стало меньше. Надо будет, правда, вернуть этот лук, но... Блин, самое обидное, знаешь что? То, что я как бы и задание выполнил, и кольцо принес, но в итоге кольцо у меня просто отобрали и денег не дали. Обидно, между прочим. Ну а что там, его все равно надо было убивать. Сейчас не цацкаться. А, кстати. Делвин.
Can't talk long. Gotta keep my eyes open for Mercer.
Эта моделька корабля чего не стоит?
Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. What a delightful find. This should cover it.
А не хочешь вот эту двемскую головоломку купить?
Well, well. If you happen across it, it's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. It should make you smile.
А теперь мне попался бюст серого лиса. Чего он стоит?
Well, well. If you happen to... Must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the grey fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are. This is getting dangerous. Don't let anything get a jump on you.
There's no doubt Mercer will make for the borders of Skyrim. I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Где-то у меня было вот это вот.
If you find Mercer, give no quarter. Kill him and be done with it.
Я-то думаю, что у меня урон немножечко просел? Теперь получше должно стать.
If I find Mercer first, I'm gonna crush his skull with my bare hands.
На словах ты лев толстой, а на деле толстый лев. Привет.
I hope he turns up soon. He needs to answer for his betrayal.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end?
В усадьбе его не казалось, но мне попались его планы. Смотри.
Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life.
Значит, его нужно остановить.
Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guilds treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, Ma.
Still learning the ropes, but I'll get the hang of it.
Brynjolf, time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
You have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
It's all true. Everything I've heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Scepter.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clear and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there. I'm preparing to leave for the standing stone. What is it?
Да ничего. Сразу туда отправимся, типа, что медлить-то?
That's close enough. I'm warning you. Back off.
Предупреждает он меня. Себя предупреди, дебил. Чё? А.
I'm glad you're here.
Чем это место так необычно?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
Что это может быть за сила?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Кто такая Ноктюрнал?
She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel.
Первый раз слышу, чтобы воры кому-то или чему-то поклонялись.
Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment.
Звучит прям как заказ гильдии.
You're closer to understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues.
Я всего добиваюсь своим мастерством. Никаких высших сил или магии.
Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us.
Похоже, она просто хочет нас помучить.
Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer? Does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though.
Расскажи мне о соловьях.
Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum.
Они входили в гильдию воров?
Indirectly. The Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret.
Какова их цель?
The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Ты же хотел взять Мерсера живьем. Что изменилось?
From the moment you were struck with my poisoned arrow at Snowvale Sanctum, my path changed its course. Perhaps I couldn't bring Mercer back alive, but together we were able to clear my name and to put Gallus's memory to rest. I'd always intended Mercer's fate to ultimately be decided by the Guild, and it seems they've spoken.
Я стану соловьем?
It's my hope that you will, yes. This way, please.
I think we can trust Carlia. Let's see what she's on about.
Новые доспехи, я иду.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the Guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business. This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. It's troubling you.
Быстро они переоделись, блин. Так, соловьиная броня. Увеличить запас сил на 40 единиц, увеличить сопротивление холода на 50 единиц. 5 на 12. Тут Переносимый вес увеличивается. Сапоги гильдии. Вероятность успеха карманной кражи. Носитель движется бесшумно. Взлом облегчен на 15%. Тут на 25%. И атаки одноручного оружия на 25% больше урона. Склеенная иллюзия. Расход на 17% меньше маны. Цены выгоднее на 10%. Твою мать. Блин, у меня стрелы не соответствуют. Во.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Не совсем понимаю условия клятвы.
By transacting the oath with Nocturnal, you're entering into a business deal. You'll be provided all of the power and knowledge befitting a nightingale. You're free to use those powers as you see fit, to further your own goals, or the goals of the Thieves Guild.
А что взамен?
In return, you'll be required to defend the Twilight Sepulchre and everything within when the need arises. More importantly, upon your death, your spirit will be bound to the Twilight Sepulchre as one of its guardians.
Обратной дороги не будет?
Once the oath has been struck, the terms are binding. Knowing this, are you ready to undergo the ceremony?
Да, давай. Как будто у меня есть выбор.
After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Time's wasted, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Какой-то мускулистый, накачанный. Такой мужчина. Не то, что я. Кстати.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Ебать, ночью такого увидел, обосрешься.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth and grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlyle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
Что еще он натворил?
Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and, in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
Дальше открывать любую дверь?
Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
Похоже, этот ключ не может принадлежать никому.
Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Первый раз в жизни мне поручать вернуть краденое.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Пойдем.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild. Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business. Carlaya and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
Почему я? А что насчет тебя?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
Но это не совсем правильно, мне кажется.
Look, everyone in the guild admires what you've done. Maybe they won't come out and simply tell you, but I promise you it's true. And now they know Mercer never genuinely cared about the guild. He lacked the loyalty you obviously possess. I can't think of anyone better.
Ну, ладно.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
Я принимаю твое предложение.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Значит, мы должны найти их первыми.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlaya and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. Until next we meet, lad.
Да, но я предлагаю здесь пока остановиться и продолжить уже в следующей серии. А я пока тем временем облутаю этот зал, скажем так, и заодно добью вот эти задания в Маркарте, потому что, ну, действительно, обидно получилось. Ну, на этом пока все. С вами были Дан, Джека, Йоля. Всем счастливо и всем пока.